Hello, good morning. This is just a quick video. This is not for the faint-hearted. Basically, underneath all of these plasters are the infected hair follicles or bites. Now, I have been on antibiotics recently because my doctor was concerned about the amount of inflammation I had around each one of these infections on my leg. Now, this isn't a paid production or paid promotion, but as you can see, I mean, here and here, they are actually scars from bites over the years, and I don't really shave my legs that much. I have tried shaving, I've tried waxing, I've tried IMAC cream. I've tried so many different ways to kind of conform to society and not have hair on my legs. And every time I do anything to remove the hairs, I end up with an infection. So I'm 40 now. I've got children. I'm not on the market, so to speak. So I'm just not going to bother anymore. I've had enough of torturing myself. But the main problem and issue I've been having is obviously how do you deal with infections, especially when you don't want to have to keep going on antibiotics, because it's not great for your immune system. So I've tried this new cream from my from my pharmacist, and I'm going to see how well it does. Now, straight away, again, that wasn't there yesterday, that's from literally just taking the plaster off my leg. You can see how infected that still actually is. And straight away, that is how much sort of white blood cells, plasma, etc. has been sort of drawn out over the last sort of couple of hours from using a plaster on there. Yes, I hate using plasters because it's like waxing your legs, especially when you've got so many hairs on them as me. So I'm going to persevere with this cream that I've been given by the pharmacist to see whether or not it actually helps. But I am really concerned because, this is quite bad. And in the olden days, if you had an infection like this, you wouldn't have survived. You would have ended up with septicemia, which is actually called blood poisoning. So please be vigilant, people. People still die of sepsis today. So if you do have any bites or cuts or any infections and you're having other side effects, phone 111. Contact your GP. I know it takes forever to get in. I'm probably just going to let that sort of dry out today and scab over again. But do not be negligent. And I know people don't really want to be sitting in A&E for 4 hours. I mean, I practically do that most weeks. But if in doubt, just seek medical assistance, because, I mean, this one actually looks 100 times better than what it did the other day. Otherwise, you don't want to end up dying because of something that could have been prevented, such as, because nowadays, I'm not saying people don't die of sepsis, because they do die of sepsis, but at the same time, you don't want to be negligent, because like with any infection, the longer you leave it, the longer it takes to get better. And I always say that prevention, straight away you can see how much has been drawn out of that one as well, is better than a cure. So hopefully, I will actually list the cream that I was prescribed to me by the pharmacist, and I will persevere with my leg. And again, their recommendation was, it is only a recommendation, that if I still am no better by Monday, because it is now Saturday, phone up my doctor. Do not leave it any longer than what I already have done. So hopefully this is giving you a bit of an insight into what can happen if you have an infected hair follicle or a bite on your leg that is left untreated or becomes infected and obviously inflamed. If you have any questions or queries or comments that you wish to make, please do not hesitate to do so. But straight away, I have posted in the past, I personally can see a difference. So fingers crossed, I should be okay by Monday.